All right, let me get started. We're going to get into this Neptune and Aries transit. How are you guys doing? Hi. Especially after that new moon eclipse. Good morning, good afternoon, grand rising, wherever you may be. I'm going to get into, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me good. Tell me if you can hear me clearly. Hello. Good afternoon, Demetrius. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Dinesh Kumar? I don't want to butcher your name, but good afternoon. Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me so I can get started. We're going to be talking about this Neptune and Aries transit that's happening now for the next 15 years, 14 years, something like that. Okay, thank you, Jacob. Are you wake up God? I'm not sure what that means. Hi, Jackie. Welcome in, guys. Hit the like button on the way in. Share, subscribe so that others can see the video. I'm going to be talking today about this Neptune and Aries transit. Now, Neptune just went into Aries this morning. And this is the first time it's been in Aries in 165 years. So the last time Neptune was in Aries was in, let's see, 1861. From 1861 to 1875. Now, during that time, we had the Civil War, okay? We had a lot of things take place. Slavery ended in America in 1865. President Lincoln was assassinated also in 1865. I believe the 13th Amendment, of course, ending slavery, right? The KKK started in 1865. Why am I going over all of the history? Because history tends to repeat itself in a more evolved way. All right, so we're going to look at this. We're going to pull some tarot cards, which I already started pulling the cards. And then I decided to go live so that, more people will be able to. 956 Texas. Jacob, I always appreciate you for tapping in. What was I saying? History repeats itself. So we may see a lot of revolutions. The word that I kept hearing, the phrase that I kept hearing is, it's about to get real. The blinders are coming off. And interesting enough, I had a dream last night that I was wiping this mucus out of my eyes, so that I can see clearer. So there's more clarity coming in. With Neptune being in Aries, it's no more, stuck in that Pisces state of illusion and delusion. This is about the truth coming out, right? This is about moving forward, taking action on your dreams. Okay, having that action, but there's also going to be a lot of, Aries is about war. Aries is action. It's a cardinal sign, right? This is a new beginning. As we know it, this world is changing as we know it, okay? Pluto in Aquarius, Neptune and Aries, this is all new. Everything is moving into a new sign. We're going to have Uranus move into Gemini. We're going to have Jupiter go into Cancer, which Jupiter changes signs every year. Saturn also going into Aries. None of us know what this looked like. We've never lived in a time like this, but clearly our souls signed up for this. So let's get into the tarot part of it. I'm trying to see what comments said. Like how you said, history repeat. Yeah, in a more involved way. Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah. So the first card that came out was the dreaming card. You're going to want to pay attention to your dreams. And also I feel like this is about you moving forward, taking action on your dreams, inspired action. We're talking about Mars, Aries, inspired action. Neptune, that Pisces energy, you're able to manifest. Now you put that with Aries. Neptune and Aries is not a happy place. It's more aggressive, right? So taking kind of an aggressive approach on your dreams, you're going to have to step into your masculine energy a little bit more. Of course, balance is important, but that masculine energy, that's what Aries is. That's masculine. That's that force. All right. So also look at this guy. He's built for fighting, you know. He's got the body of a warrior, if you will, right? Whatever that looks like. So there's gonna be a lot of conflict, right? And there's gonna be a call for you to have to tap into your inner witch. And what that means is like you're not necessarily witch like the way they make witch to seem so bad, but your ability to connect with your higher self, your ability to manifest your dreams. When you combine that Neptune with Aries, you're gonna have to move forward with your dreams. That's gonna be real significant. Manifesting. Your manifestations may be coming through at a faster rate, especially when Mars leaves Cancer. Mars is leaving Cancer in like 2 weeks, I think April 16th, and it's going to go into Leo. You know, in Cancer, things probably felt slowed down, but when Mars moves into Leo, things are going to really start to pick up. So let's get some more cards and see what else. I'm going to pull from the Egyptians deck. What else do we need to know about this transit for Neptune and Aries? Neptune and Aries. As a collective, what do we need to know? What's coming down the pipeline? You're going to see shifts in government. Okay. Shifts in government, okay? A lot of things taking place. Independence, look at that. Independence. It's time for us to take control of our own lives, take control of our own destiny, no longer depending on the government, no longer depending on certain religious organizations, because Neptune also deals with like the spiritual, religious stuff, right? So you may find yourself breaking free from old spiritual beliefs, right? This is a call for you to be more independent. Exploring new territory, it says. Possessing magical powers, following your intuition. The veil is being removed, okay? You're going to be able to see clearly. However, it's going to be important to tap in. Now, it says walking away, leaving the past behind. The past as we know it is no longer. Like the world as we know it is no more. Like big changes are coming through. When you're talking about Neptune and Pluto, the two outer planets, shifting, they only move signs every 12 and 14 years. I mean, not 12, 14 and 20 years, okay? Pluto changes signs. So let's see what else. Walking away. Some of you may find the need, like you may be called to move out of the country. Let's say you live in America. You may feel called to move to Costa Rica or Thailand or something like that. But there's going to be a need to like walk away from the past, the old, and embrace something new. If you feel intuitively called to do something or to go somewhere, do it. Go. All right, that's it. All right. Let me just see. Okay, we have the offering card. So it says you have something to offer, right? This is about bringing your gifts to light, bringing your gifts to the forefront. Also, it's going to be like a barter type situation. Let's say you have apples and I have bananas. It's going to be a need to exchange, no longer dependent on big government, big pharma for our medicine, right? We're going to be going down a more natural path, continuing down that path of natural medicine and healing. A lot of truth is going to come out about the government, about, that 2020 incident and all the things that took place then, right? A lot of truth is going to come out about those things. And just be open to the truth. Make sure that you're meditating and staying grounded. It's going to be a lot of fear pumped when you see these things, the wars and all of this stuff happening. It's going to be a lot of fear. it's going to be important for us to keep our root chakras clear, right? What do we have? Crossroads here. Being at a crossroads, a crucial decision must be made. Moment to make or break. And that's what this is. That's what this is. It's either going to make you or break you, this transit. It's either going to make you better or break you down. I suggest going with the current, not trying to go against the current. And then we have divine love. A soul connection. Loving someone or something. Divine love. I feel like being in that energy of love, you know, being more in your heart chakra, coming together as one, no longer allowing us to be divided by religion, race, gender, things of that nature. It's time for us to come together as one with this transit. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know about this Neptune and Aries transit? Neptune and Aries. For the collective, Neptune and Aries. Okay. Ooh. We had the courage card fall out, right? It's going to take a lot of courage, a lot of strength. This is the strength card. A lot of courage to get through this. This is not going to be an easy transit. These next like 12 to 20 years, it's not going to be easy, but just know that your soul signed up for it. Know that you're able to make it through. You're able to bloom from this. From this rock, a beautiful flower grew, right? It's going to take a lot of courage. This is nothing to be afraid of, right? Look, fighting, war. It's inevitable. Then we have moment to moment. This is the Two of Pentacles. And then we have, oh, it's a couple of cards coming out. The Ten of Cups with harmony. Going within, okay? Going within. You see how she's like meditating? Her heart and her mind is in perfect divine alignment. Going within. Happiness is going to come out of this. Rebirth. We're going through a rebirth as a whole, as a collective. We are all going to experience this. Now, it may look a little bit different for each person on a personal level, but on a global scale, we're going through a rebirth. Take it moment to moment is what Spirit is saying. Don't get too far ahead of yourself because that creates anxiety. That creates fear. And it's important for you to be in perfect harmony, right? At this time. Got to be in perfect harmony. Whatever it is what it's going to be. Whatever is taking place is what's supposed to happen. Anything that's for you will be for you. And what's not for you, you won't have. But you cannot live in fear at this time. There will be a lot of fighting. There will be a lot of separation or, you know, them trying to separate. Stand clear of the illusions is all I could say. Operate in divine love as much as possible. Going through a rebirth. I'm going to get a couple more from Ocho Zen. Yes, Jackie. Got to come together as one. Thank you. Have to. Possibilities. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about moving forward, right? Exploring all possibilities. Again, for some people, this may be a call for you to move abroad. Wherever you may be living. Knowing that anything is possible. Knowing that you can manifest your dreams at this time. You know, so much beauty can come out of chaos if we allow it to, right? If we allow it, beauty can come out of this chaos. This is where, like, this is how the muscles are built, right? When you go to the gym at first, it's like, you know, it's hard to lift, it's hard to do that. But your body eventually adjusts, and then you find that you're stronger and stronger and stronger. Who was it? Kanye West? That doesn't kill me will only make me stronger? Yeah. So the last card from Ocho Zen is the Mind card. And this is going back to that clarity. You know, they're trying to play mind, they have been playing mind games with us for way too long. So a lot of people are going to be opening up to the truth. Like, but they're still going to try to paint these illusions and play with your mind and upset your spirit and have you in a state of confusion. But I just feel like as a collective, we're no longer going for that. It's like we're able to see clearly. It's going to be important to keep your mind clear. Again, meditation, stillness. Let me get, yes, anything is possible and everything is possible. Let me get from this lesson Soul's Journey card. Let's see. What's the lessons, the main lessons to be learned as a collective with this transit of Neptune and Aries? What are some of the lessons that we are meant to learn during this transit? So what do we have? Success, pride, and purpose. All right, so I'm going to start with purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So this transit is aligning you with your purpose. Like, you can no longer delay. You can no longer procrastinate. It's time to move forward because you're going to be needed. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And you know what? With the pride card, it's reminding me again about coming together as one. Because it says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. When you see yourself in everyone, you're able to have empathy and compassion for others. When you see yourself as separate from someone, that's when you're able to, you know, I don't want to say commit acts of violence. That's not the right wording I'm looking for. But when you see that division, when you see that separation, you don't necessarily treat other people how you would treat yourself, right? If you're, well, for some, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to stick to the point. But if you are someone who loves yourself, you take great pride in who you are, things of that nature. When you look at others and you see, because people are a mirror, they're only reflecting to you parts of you, some parts that you may not want to acknowledge, some parts that are ugly. I'll give an example. I had moved to a new state a couple of years ago. Let me get some water. I moved to a new state a few years ago, and when I was moving, when I first got there, I was so flustered because everything was new. And so everywhere I went, like if I went to the store, it was like people had an attitude, and I was like, I don't like these people. Like, they're mean, they're rude. It's nothing like where I used to be. And I kept comparing it to where I used to live. And then once I got a hold of myself and I realized that I am projecting that energy out there. And so that's what's meeting me, you know, wherever I go. Everything shifted. Everything shifted. Like, I began to develop a good relationship with the community. I would go in certain stores. They knew me. They knew my children. And they treated us well, right? I began to see myself in those people. I began to see what energy I was putting out there and what was the effect of that energy. I was the cause, and what I was getting back was the effect. I don't know why I feel so winded. Random acts of kindness. Yes, absolutely. Success, right? So I know that there is no greater goal than to love. That's interesting that they put love with success. No greater goal than to love. And divine love is here. So love is going to be huge. Love is going to be huge. And when I say love, it doesn't mean let people run all over you or do anything to you. But just staying in that frequency of love is what's going to create that level of success for you. It's going to allow you to successfully go through this transit. Let me see if I missed anything. Yes, mirroring a reflection. Yes, they was reflecting it back to me. I had an attitude, and I didn't even realize that I had such a nasty attitude. But I had an attitude, and I was definitely getting it back everywhere I went until I switched my attitude. So let's see, what else for Neptune and Aries? Clearly, this is a long transit, so it's not possible for me to be able to touch every single thing at this time. But we're just going to get a glimpse because Neptune will retrograde back into Pisces on, what is it, October 22nd, I believe it goes back into Pisces. And then 2026 is when we're really going to see how all of this stuff is going to affect us. Yeah, Three of Wands, expansion. Again, going the distance. Oh, yeah. There may be a call to move, like out of the country, out of the state, going the distance. Expansion. Action. Wands is action. King of Pentacles. So it's just definitely going to be a time of abundance and prosperity for some. A lot of financial security, stability. That may be important to you, especially during this time, right? Where they're talking about inflation and you hear all of this terrible news and you go in the supermarket and you see the price of eggs is $53. Like, it's out of control. But, however, know that everything that you need will be provided for you. Don't be fearful. Do not be fearful. This can turn into a great time of success if you allow it. Ten of Swords, the ending. Ten of Swords is about an end. I'm glad to see it come in an upright position because this is the end of a cycle. And this is something new beginning. The Two of Cups coming together, friendships, partnerships. This is going to be important, especially while Pluto is in Aquarius. Partnerships, give and take. No longer imbalanced relationships, right? What else for this transit with Neptune and Aries? Hey, Prez. What's going on, Prez? Where you been, man? Thank you for checking in. I ain't seen you. The law of attraction. Absolutely, Jackie. Let me see what this is. Page of Cups. Okay, the Page of Cups speaks about your intuition, right? More intuitive downloads. The World. Ooh, and the World came out in reverse. So the World is ruled by Saturn. This is the card of Saturn, of great rewards, right? And with it coming out in the reverse, how can I communicate this? There's going to be a lot of kickback, right? The same way we understand astrology, the people, the governments, they understand it. They've been using it to create illusions, to create lies, wars, all these different things, right? They understand. They move with the times just like we should move with the times. So there's going to be a lot of chaos. There's going to be a lot of chaos because the world as we know it is ending. And that doesn't mean that an atomic bomb is going to go off and we're all going to die. It's just that with all of these planetary shifts, things have to change. And over the next 20 years, it's not going to look the same. Like in 20 years, your world will not look the same. The same people that was in your life won't be here. Some of them may transition. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, you got Pluto, death. Some of them may transition. But you're going to make it through. You have to trust your intuition and lean on your spirit guides, okay? Lean on your spirit team to get you through these times. You went live on Thursday? I missed it. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. Getting ready for work. You have 2 full-time jobs. Wow. You did not come to play when you moved, Prez. Congratulations. Congratulations. I know you're focused on your goals. I know you're stacking your bread. I know you got something in mind. Probably something big that you're working on. I'm going to go back and watch it live and see what's happening. What's going on with you. It's good to see you here. All right, the Fool, the Knight of Wands. Fool came out in reverse. Yup, look. Listen, this is the first card of the tarot. This is the last card of the tarot. And they both came out reverse. So they're trying to stop this new beginning. They're trying to stop. I just read something today, and I don't want to get too political, but I just read something about the president going for a third term, which a lot of people said that he would. Whatever. I don't get involved with that. I do not vote. That is my right. I don't have to. I don't cast my vote because if I did cast my vote, I would vote for myself, right? I would put myself on that ballot because I'm the president of my life. The time for depending on these governments to feed us, to give us the medicine we need is done. It's done. It's done. It's going to be a lot of fighting with this Knight of Wands. A lot of fighting. A lot of kickback. They're trying to reverse the times. I had did a video. I went live and I was talking about, whether or not we just left the age of Pisces or was that the age of Capricorn. Because I feel like they have reversed the times. I really, really do. I feel like if they can keep us out of alignment with the times and that we live in, it will keep us dependent upon them. This is a big wake-up call for the collective. A huge wake-up call. Wait, what? Death of a way of thinking. Right, Jackie. It's time. That's going to change. Are you serious, Prez? Oh, my God. We're going to have to talk about that. She betrayed you? You got to be kidding me. But you know what? Honestly and truly, I'm not necessarily surprised by that. I'm not necessarily surprised by that. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm not going to say too much about how I felt about this person, but something like my spirit wasn't very receiving of them. Like I ain't really like them. I mean, that sounds foul, but I mean, it is what it is. It was just something about that person that I just was like, eh. I was there to support you, if anything, Prez. Betrayal. I mean, Ten of Swords. Like, we're going to find... I can't remember what video I did that spoke about the betrayal and the separation that will be taking place. You will find out that people aren't who they say they were in your life. And again, going back to my dream of me cleaning out that coal in my eyes. I had mucus in my eyes and I was wiping it out, cleaning it out. Like, yo, what is this? I don't have no cold. Like, I'm not sick. Why do I have this mucus in my eyes? But clarity, clarity, clarity. Wow. All right. Thank you, Jackie. Why do I feel like I just... Yeah, I sure did. Let me fix this. I sure did. Conflict. The powers that were, as they say, they don't want to leave the throne, but they don't have no choice. It's going to be a call for us to be independent. Independent. All of these cards got all mixed up, but whatever. We're just going to take it as it's supposed to be. Everything is just as it's supposed to be. What else for this Neptune and Aries? The truth being revealed. Neptune and Aries. Galactic wars. That's interesting. I just heard galactic wars. Neptune and Aries. Y'all, can't make it up. Knight of Swords, again, fighting. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, learning. Perfecting your craft, if you will. Like going back to school or learning more about a way that you can monetize your dreams, right? It may start off as a small idea, but it's going to grow. That page grows from the page. Where's that king? We had the page and we have the king of pentacles here. So something with your money, something with our money. Now that may change. We may move to more digital assets, right? Which you can already see that with the growth of crypto, XRP and Bitcoin, all of those things. The way you make money, creative ways to make money. Creative ways to make money. That stands out to me. Tapping deeply into your creativity. Because the way we used to do things is no longer going to work in this new world, right? My goddaughter told me that she will watch this girl eat on TikTok. And the girl is making crazy money. And all she doing is eating. Eating. But that's what, she's making money eating on TikTok. I can't even imagine. Do y'all want me to sit here and eat? Because I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all going to, watch Alana eat, send her some cash apps, and watch me eat? That's crazy. But it is what it is. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. And clearly, she's doing her thing. She done found what works for her. Eating and getting paid to eat. All right. Let me see. Let me read the comments. You said earlier that the truth was going to be revealed. Absolutely, it will be revealed. She's the reason I had that beef with dude. What? That is weird.com. Yo, there's some strange people on the planet. I will say that. Some of them are not even people. That is weird, Prez. You gotta use, when it comes down to it, when it comes down to these partnerships, discernment. Because there's gonna be some false people who try to enter your life. I just recently had that experience. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see what else for this Neptune Aries transit. I'm going to get ready to close it out. I don't know how long I've been talking. How long I've been here? What I get from the girl getting paid to eat. What do you get from that? Oh, shoot. My oven going off. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. The High Priestess card fell. Let me see. Yes. The High Priestess card fell. So this is about your intuition, right? No one can tell you what you already know. If someone tells you something and it doesn't feel right in your spirit, you got to trust what your intuition is saying. Do not take anyone's word over your own. I mean, not that you can't take counsel from people. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop my oven 1 second. Okay. I had to turn the oven off. Hi. We can get paid being our true, authentic self. Absolutely, Jackie. Absolutely. She's sitting there eating. Listen. But yes, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about your intuition, strong intuition, okay? No longer being fooled by what's presented to us in the media and things of that nature. Was there anything else? I could have sworn there was another deck I wanted to pull from before I close this out. Okay, what is the energy? Look at that. Split the deck. You have Deceit. And then we have Archangel Raphael, which is about healing. So, okay. I threw that card upside down, but it's the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, okay? You're going to be getting a lot of spiritual downloads. A lot of downloads will be taking place. And if you feel led to, please share, because it will help us. It will help us. Envy fell out. Okay. Let's see what that envy card is about. What else? She's connected to larger channels. So I was thinking a relationship with how my channel go do. I was before to close out financial scammers, and she was on the list. Used me to fight for her. Wow. Wow. I can only say that she never really sat right with me. I never really watched her. You know, only when y'all was live together. That was it. Envy. You're going to find out that a lot of people who were in your close circle were really envious of you, right? That may be coming to the light. That may be some of the clarity that you're getting. Now, this is another card about crossroads, indecision. I feel like it can also create like some type of confusion, still trying to create confusion on which way you should go. Make a decision, right? And stick with it. Make a decision and stick with it. And if it doesn't work after you've been sticking with it, don't be afraid to make another one. Listen, you're talking to someone. I packed up, I moved to a whole nother part of the country that I've never really lived in, right? Different time shift and everything. And once I saw like it wasn't in alignment with what I liked, it wasn't in alignment with my spirit, my soul, things were off. Hey, I made a new decision. I mean, it's just that simple. Nothing to be confused about. But yeah, people will be exposed. People will be exposed. Two cards fell. And we're going to close this out. We have fifth chakra. Why did I say that? Chakra. Fifth chakra. Archangel Gabriel. The fifth chakra is your throat chakra. So speaking your truth. Speaking your truth and fairness to yourself. You know, speak your truth with love. But the truth is coming out. There's a lot about the truth. And then the magician in the mirror came out. So yes, there's going to be a powerful time of manifesting. Manifesting your dreams. We got two cards at the number 8 here. We just came out of a universal 8 year. And in fact, I'm going to be doing the numerology series because I love numerology. So I'm going to be doing each number. I'm probably going to start with the number 9 since we are in a universal 9 year. So you guys can stay tuned for that. Remember to subscribe so that you'll be able to catch those videos. But the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. You're going to be able to speak your truth in fairness and with love and fairness to yourself and others, right? Don't get caught up during this time either of getting into these cult-like groups. I don't know who needs to hear that. But sometimes you join a group with the best intentions, right? And then it becomes like cult-like, where people will try to suppress your spiritual freedom and have you reliant upon them, right? But this is a time where you're going to have to be independent. Yes, we have to work together as one, but still maintain your independence. Where is that card? You need to still maintain your independence, okay? So, final message. Let's get a final message from Archangel Michael about this transit. A word of maybe advice, you know, from the angels. Yes, Jackie, I miss doing the numerology readings. You know, I got to get back to it. I wouldn't normally even be live at this time on a Sunday, but I felt that strong urge, especially after that new moon yesterday. That new moon eclipse, oh, it hit me kind of hard. I was like, oh, I was in bed most of the day. It's like, whoa, you felt the shift. And then I saw somebody post something about, why am I drawing a blank? Mercury's still in retrograde, about ascension symptoms, right? Going through ascension. Oh, look at that. As I said, ascension symptoms. That's exactly what I was experiencing. So we got card number 43. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. I feel like there's no better way to end this. It's time to raise the vibration. It's time to rise up, okay? Spiritual elevation. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm more of a night. I'm a night owl. But that energy shift yesterday was like, get up. First it said lay down. It made me lay down yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. And then today it was like, get up. I was like, okay, I'm up. What's up? What you need me to do? How can I service the people? But yeah, I'm gonna close that out. That was one part of I'll probably tap back into this energy soon. Oh, of this transit, because it is a long transit, and with it being with that Pluto being in Aquarius at this time, and both times, like when Pluto was in Aquarius, war. Neptune and Aries, war. Then we got Saturn, the planet of restriction, going into Aries. Okay. What is that gonna look like? I'm gonna have to tap into that too. Just know through it all, you're gonna have everything you need. And if you see someone in need and you can help them, right? Without being taken advantage of. So yes. Was there anything else? Did I say? Okay. Because I did write down a couple of things. Now, in 1865, I did say that Lincoln was assassinated, right? But also, Andrew Johnson in 1868, while Neptune was in Aries, he was impeached. And then in 1873, while Neptune was in Aries, there was a financial panic. So the markets, if you follow the stock market, and this is nothing to be afraid of, there is a chance of a bigger market crash coming, right? And with that comes opportunity, obviously, to invest, but you don't want to try and catch the falling knife. Not financial advice, but there is a possibility, because the stock market was created while Pluto was in Aquarius last time. There is a possibility of a bigger stock market crash coming. And that's all I'm going to say. I think I covered everything I wrote down as far as the history of it. The Civil Wars, the Haitian Revolution. All these things took place while Pluto was in Aquarius, and then Neptune going into Aries kind of like added more to it. You hope it does for it. Listen, me too. Me too. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm trying to be in some puts. I was in the put Friday. Got stopped out way too soon. Way too soon. I was tight, but it's all good. I'm not shocked about that girl. I'm not. And I was wondering why I haven't seen. I was like, dang, they don't do their show together no more. But I know that, you move press, and, things was kind of shifting. You needed to get situated. You was working and all of that. But I was wondering why y'all wasn't doing y'all shows anymore. That's crazy. I don't even think I seen her in KGU lately. I don't know if I saw her on the lives. Usually she does the what do you call that? Moderating. Oh, you haven't traded in months now. Yeah, you probably haven't had time with all of that work. 9 years ago, 2016, curious what was happening in our lives. She's his mom-in-law on the low. What? Who's mom-in-law? 9 years ago, 2016. Curious what was happening in our lives. 2016. I know what was happening in my life in 2016. My little puppy got hit by a car, and I was so crushed, I ended up getting pregnant. That's what happened in my life in 2016. I ended up having a baby after my daughter was 18 years old. And since I had one, I said, I'm going to have a playmate for her because there's no way. I'm getting too old to be, you know what I'm saying? So then 2017, had her. 2018, had my son. You resigned from your job. Wait, what? She's his mom-in-law. That's why dude I was beefing with was targeting her. KG. Who's KG mom-in-law? What? She thinks she's in a relationship with who? Oh, God, look at the tea. The tea is teeing right now. You resign from your job. So the number 9 is about the ending of cycles, right? What time is it? Dang, I would get into the number 9 reading, but I have to run out and run some errands. I need to get a couple of groceries. Maybe I'll come back later on. If not, sometime during the week and do the number 9 live. But 9 is all about endings, right? Ending of a cycle. So it would make sense that you would quit your job. KG is married, so why would he think that? Good for you, Jackie. You don't have to put up with toxicity. You do not have to put up with toxicity. I'm going to do that number 9 reading. Do you know what personal year you're in this year, Jackie? Are you in a personal 5 year? I can't remember. Do you know what personal year you're in? You add up the month. Like, I'm born March 11th, so I'll do 3 plus 11 plus the universal 9 year we're in, right? What's that? What's 3 plus 11? 12 plus 9. Wait a minute. That's not my personal year right now. Is it? Let me see. What's 3 plus 11? I said 12. No wonder. 14 plus 9. Yeah, 23. I'm in a personal 5 year. Oh, wow. That's funny. I met them in person. His wife looks just like her. That's funny. I was wondering, I'm like, why the heck would he think that? That didn't make no sense. But I remember, I want to say you went to one of their events. I do remember that. You going to the one of their events, one of KG's events. Wait, I'm still confused. What's the secret? What's the secret? Can't deny that child, Mom. What is going on here? She's old enough to be his mother-in-law? Wait a minute. She's old enough to be his mother-in-law? Don't she have like a young teenage daughter or something like that? Okay, so you in a personal 3 year? Jackie, you born on the 12th? Are you born on the 12th, Jackie, of September? Is it the 12th or the 13th? Because you're like in between my aunts, so I always confuse. One of my aunts is September 10th, and the other one is September 15th. The 12th. Okay, so you got the 3, the 9, and the 9. Wow. That's 3, 9, and 9. Yeah, that's the 3. Wow, I didn't realize she was old enough to be his mother-in-law. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, so Jackie, you in a 3 personal year. I'm in a 5 personal year. So 3, Jackie, it's going to be about creating. This is going to be a powerful year to create. You better put your stuff out there. With you being in this 3 personal year, Jackie, don't play around. Put your stuff out there. Now, some would say that in the beginning of the year, you start your personal year, and some say it starts at your birthday. You can do either or follow both. But put your stuff out there, because this is a time of creativity, expansion. 3 is ruled by Jupiter. So you putting your creative projects out there is going to lead to abundance. It's going to lead to expansion. Like the blow up, the glow up. I've been feeling super creative. Yep. It's time. It is time. It's time to put your stuff out there. Cause you have a lot to offer, Jackie. It's time for you to bring it to the forefront. We are waiting. I know I am. Cause you be putting me on to stuff. What's that? I think my children are turned up waiting for me to come out the room. You're welcome. Prez, that's crazy though. I never would have suspected that. I didn't think she was old enough to be a mother-in-law, but in this day and time, grandmas are only 34 years old, so nothing is shocking. Nothing is shocking. How do I fix this? I'm gonna close this live out though, guys. And I will come back at like my normal times. It probably won't be today because I got some stuff to do. But I will come back at my normal time live to do the number 9 reading and then go from there. So listen, I hope you guys are making the most of this energy. Don't get into that energy. Try your best not to. And as I talk to you, I'm talking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole energy of fear, that's going to be your worst enemy during these times. Let the world do what it needs to do. And for those of you who believe in God, source, a higher power, your ancestors or yourself, just keep that faith, knowing that no matter what happens, there's a scripture in Psalm 91 that says, 1,000 may fall at my side, 10,000 at my right hand, but it will not come near me. So just know that. 1,000 can fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it's not coming near you. Like, stand on that business. If nothing else, stand on that. Let that be your mantra. Let that be your mantra going forward. Like, for real, for real. That's what just came to me. Thank you guys for tapping in. I will catch up with y'all later. Prez, I'm going to go back and watch your live. I'm going to go back and listen into your live. Thank you, Jackie, Prez, and everybody else who tapped in. I will catch y'all later. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. More videos to come. How do I end?